Alright, hey guys. Let me just make sure I'm not gonna accidentally dox myself when I try to log in. What server did I last log in on? Oh, yep, that was a smart idea on my part. Alright. I know I've accidentally showed my main on the thing, but that's not a thing I want to be doing on purpose. We're giving YouTube another chance, by the way, so that chat's coming back. Hi, everybody. Also, Ash, you saw nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, what? You saw what? Anyway, you just gotta... Oh, there we go. Log in. Okay, Miko, are you still here? Miko, are you still here so I can be passive aggressive little bitch? I don't know why I checked retainers because I habitually just check my retainers all the time. Definitely didn't see it start up with a stream ending screen, huh? Nope, I don't know what you're talking about. That's so weird. That's so wild to me. Anyway. When I know Miko's watching, there's something I've got to show them. But, in the meantime, let's head to... What even is that face? Sus? Okay. Okay. You can be suspicious of me all you want. Can't see game? Oh shit. Wait, hang on. Cool, so I wouldn't have even accidentally doxed myself in the first place. I forgot. I manually pick what game I'm having it pick up because I just have way too many things I use game capture for in OBS. We want Final Fantasy XIV. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Hi, everybody. Hello. Okay. Good thing you caught that. It also means me being a passive-aggressive little bitch to Miko wouldn't have even worked, because they... Hang on, what pronouns did they say they use in the Discord? I want to make sure I get that right. He, him. Okay, cool. He... If he's here, there's something I want to show him, but it wouldn't have worked if I had been, if I hadn't had the game even recording yet. But anyway, in the meantime, let's head over to the Doman Enclave, because we've got one last thing to do, here in Stormblood land before we finish MSQ. Because yeah, for those who are new, I do all of the content in Endgame for each expansion in the order it released. We just decided, for some reason I decided it'd be a fun idea to just save all of Eureka for after we had finished most of the rest of Stormblood. So we did like all of the 4.5 stuff except for 4.5 part 2. And then we did Eureka. So we do still have like 2 quests of MSQ left. We even did Baldesion Arsenal. It was super fun. But yeah, hang on. I gotta... Also, for anybody who's new, bonus points if you know what those retainer names are from. Hey, Zev. We were talking about Eureka and stuff. I don't think I know I'm not gonna need that much. Hang on, what am I even doing? We're on the final phase. But yeah, tonight, since we did Eureka and stuff, we have not done 4.5 part 2. So tonight we're finishing up Doman Enclave. And then we are going to finish MSQ and then do fun community stuff with whatever time we have left. So, yes, I can get away with donating that much. It is gonna give me a cutscene. On behalf of the Shazenkai, Shizune, I thank you for your support. You're welcome, as always. I am pleased to inform you that we have made great strides in our effort to rebuild the Enclave. Uh-huh, show me. Ooh, they fixed the bridge. Owing to your many contributions, the One Garden has seen further development. As you continue to contribute to the Shadowbringers and the reconstruction effort, in what other ways might the Doman Enclave grow and change? This does also mean we haven't actually done Ishgard Restoration yet, because that didn't come out until Shadowbringers. So I'm waiting until we hit Shadowbringers patch quests before we do that. Okay, hang on. I think I need... Oh, that's... Ooh, what did I do? Hang on. I think... Oh, I see what I did wrong. I wanted to pull from that pile. Okay. Because that should give us that much. Ash, thank you so much for the contribution towards Turning Me Evil. Please allow me to offer my most sincere appreciation for your kind donations. Not only were they used in the development of the One Garden, but we also had enough materials left to carry out numerous repairs and improvements. Through your goodwill and timely contributions, the Enclave has changed immeasurably from the shattered husk it once was. Shizune, Kozakura, the One Garden is ready. You should come and see what we have done with the place. Splendid. We should go for a stroll and admire their handiwork. You will not be disappointed. I guarantee it. Now, I must find Master Ishibushi and share the news. Alright, let's go. And let's be lazy and just teleport the, like, 5 feet. Because why not? Haoyaku? What's that? Ah, it's so pretty! My goodness! I never imagined it would be so spectacular. The stunning combination of natural beauty and traditional Doman architecture takes my breath away. The pavilion in particular is certain to impress all who visit. I had no idea you were planning something of this scale, though. Actually, Taoyaku came up with the overall design, while I saw to its construction. Though I have to say, I am pleasantly surprised at the end result. I am curious, Taoyaku. How did you become such a gardening expert? Surely the imperial occupation all but brought an end to such leisurely pursuits. Yes, those damnable Garleans have no respect for the finer things in life. Until they came and ruined everything, I was an apprentice gardener. I trained under my father, who was in charge of the grounds of Doma Castle. While I spent most of my boyhood pruning hedges, he was creating horticultural masterpieces. However, I will never forget the day I accidentally cut off a branch from Lord Kyan's favorite plum tree. For the first time in my life, I saw rage flash in my father's eyes as he struck me across the face. When he marched me off to apologize to our great ruler, I was so afraid that even his hands gripping my shoulders could not stop my trembling. But when I confessed to Lord Kyan, he gently held the branch as he smiled at me and said, "This will make the perfect gift for my Mina." From that day forth, it has been my dream to fill Doma with beautiful gardens in honor of our beloved Lord. Your generosity has set me on a path of fulfilling this goal. I shall never forget the kindness you have shown me. It's what I do. I wish you could have seen the gardens of Doma Castle. While they may have been lost forever, I will dedicate my life to keeping the techniques of my father alive for all to enjoy. It is a shame that he and Lord Kyan are no longer here to share this view with us. I only pray that it serves as a suitable tribute to their memory. Oh, I am terribly sorry. It was not my intention to dampen the mood. Perhaps we have, for so long lived under the heel of the Garleans that we simply could not afford to think beyond the here and now. Even after we rid ourselves of those curs, every day was a desperate struggle to make ends meet. It was only now that peace has returned to the Enclave that we are able to look to the past, to remember those we have lost. No doubt many others feel the same way. I know I do. We should encourage them to come together for quiet reflection, to ease the grief that lingers in their hearts. Maybe we could hold an event of some kind. Finding something suitable is a rather tricky proposition, though. I have heard of several Doman festivals, and they all seem to be too loud and boisterous. On the other hand, we do not want to make the mood too somber. As it happens, the Shadowbringers has been discussing whether to host some sort of occasion to mark the beginning of this new era for the Enclave. Unfortunately, we are also struggling for ideas. I will take that, or what you have said, into consideration as we go about planning the event. However, I think that we will need a little more time to decide on something appropriate. Can we count on your assistance? Oh, don't tell me there's another week to this. I would not have it any other way. Glad to hear it. I shall return to the Shadowbringers and look into potential candidates for the event. If you find yourself in need of inspiration or simply a place to think, you know where to come. The one garden complete. Don't tell me they shoved this off for another week. Due to your contributions, each of the reconstruction projects is now complete. However, Adkiragh is still formulating a plan to bring the residents together to bid farewell to the past and mark the beginning of a new era. Perhaps she would benefit from your assistance. We still have a little more donating to do this week, so maybe, please, Adkiragh. Oh, cool, there's a quest. And I think it is related, so excellent. Thank God. Honestly, that would have sucked to be like 1 week away from finishing Doman Enclave, because I was planning on, if we weren't finished, I was planning on putting it off until we got back to the stores after we started Shadowbringers. I don't want to leave the first once we get there. Oh, yes, perfect. Adkiragh is looking for advice on ancient Doman customs. Oh, Shizune! I did not see you there. Hello. Sorry, I was lost in thought. I have been considering the possibility of reviving an old Doman tradition. A memorial service for the deceased, to be precise. Sounds suitable. In years gone by, Domans would honor the souls of departed kin by sending floating lanterns into the sky. This is known as Tento Okuri. That was until the Garleans took over. Religious rites were strictly forbidden, particularly those that would or could be performed within the safety of one's own home. Being born after the invasion, I have never experienced this myself, but restoring this custom would be another step to bringing Doma closer to its former glory. I would certainly benefit from the wisdom of the elder generations who remember the observance of Tento Okuri. Did you say Tento Okuri? It has been many a year since we held one of those. Whose voice is that? I don't know what voice to do. Oh, I should be going for a male voice. Got it. Masters Tsurunuki and Aragi. What brings the two of you here? I would have come here by myself if he hadn't followed me. I cannot seem to escape this cantankerous curmudgeon. Oh, please, you two are besties at minimum. You have some nerve, Paper Tiger. And as I recall, you are the one that followed me. Kolzakura, you wish to know of Tento Okuri. Perhaps the reminiscences of an old man would be of some use on this occasion. As the name suggests, it involves sending lanterns up to the heavens. It is a chance to say our final farewells to the spirits of the dead as they embark on their journey to the hereafter. They wouldn't know what to do with each other? Please, they don't know what to do without each other. Oh, I misread what you said. Yes, we're in agreement. They are very much a can't live with him, can't live without him pair. The lanterns float on the wind, ever upward, to light the way. The more there are, the higher they fly. The happier all those souls will be. Our dead friends will have the time of their lives. Tsunderes? Definitely some kind of dere. I can only imagine how enchanting that must be. Would we be able to hold the ritual anywhere near here? Yes, and I know just the place. The pavilion in the garden would be ideal, as it overlooks the one river. We wouldn't want any lanterns falling on anything flammable, would we? Which reminds me, where are we going to get all of our guiding lights? Hello? Are you so absent-minded you have forgotten about me already? Making paper lanterns is one of my many specialties. Ha! It was about time you said something useful. Very well, I suppose you can be trusted not to botch this entirely. But make sure you finish this while we are still around to see it. Otherwise, those floating spirits will have 2 more travel companions. Kozakura, can we rely on the Shazenkai to spread the word of the event? Consider it done. The sooner we get the rest of the Enclave on board, the more help they will be able to offer. Shizune, could you see if Mitsuba and Minazuki are interested? After that, meet us in the one garden. In the meantime, we old men have work to do. Well, he does. I will see what I can do to drum up support. Both of you do your bit, and we'll do ours. Well, those two certainly do not waste any time, do they? In that case, it is only meet that we follow suit. I shall begin preparations along with the other members of the Shazenkai. Would you be so kind as to speak with the aforementioned pillars of our community? Leave it to me. Not enough that I'm bankrolling this whole operation, also gotta do the footwork, right? I think I'll go start in this direction. Actually, if I'm gonna go in that direction, I should use the Ethernet, whatever. Oh, I run when teleport can do. Hey guys, how's school? The Enclave would be a great place to play hide and seek, don't you think? We should play after school. Where should I go on my first adventure? Maybe I can go see Mr. Boulder. I think I may have read these before, but it's been a while. I can't wait to be a grown-up and go wherever I like. Then I'll travel all around the world. I want to help Yozan and Koharu when they get in trouble. If I read lots of books, I can give them good advice. So basically, you grew up with a pair of troublemakers and decided, yep, I want to grow up to be their lawyer. Because I know what trajectory their future is going in, and they're gonna need it. Hi, Minazuki. Oh, Shizune! How lovely to see you. Is there something you wish to discuss? Yeah, we're doing a lantern festival. Tento Okuri? My, I never thought I would live to see another one of those. Of course, it would be our pleasure to attend. This is a valuable opportunity for the children to learn of our nation's rich traditions. teleport over here? Let's see here. And this is the fastest way. Hey, Mitsuba. God, it looks so good. Look at how good this looks. Do you remember the pile of rubble that this was before? Or maybe, like, if you haven't done Doman Enclave, then it might still look like this or that in your game. But, like, look how good it looks when you put in the time to do the Doman Enclave story. You're just in time to take my latest dish, or to try my latest dish. It's Eorzean stew. A little taste of home. Oh, the ceremony with the lanterns? Yes, I'd love to go. I have one or two things to see to first, so I'll meet you there. This place was a mess, just broken husk of buildings? Exactly. And it's so cool that, like, I wish Ishgard Restoration was like this. I wish that they would do something with Mordona and it'll share where you could see what it used to look like and then build it up within your, like, client side, like they did with Doman Enclave, because it's so cool watching it evolve and develop. And God, I love these quests. It's so good. Such a good capstone. And I do appreciate the fact that there are at least the quests for Ishgard Restoration, but everybody else doesn't get to see how it changes as you progress. Unless you're on a new server. You do get to experience it if you're on a new server. Assuming you join it in time and get far enough into the game in time. Everyone, may I have your attention? And there's the Boudica. Of course. Welcome to the Tento Okuri, in which we wish the souls of our kin a safe journey as they depart for the heavens. But first, allow me to express my appreciation to the artisans of the yard, without whom none of this would have been impossible. Thank you for the opportunity to be a part of this auspicious occasion. There is one more person I wish to thank. Shizune Dazkar, you have worked tirelessly for the liberation of Doma, reconstruction of the Enclave, and the reuniting of our people. We are eternally grateful. She was a pillar of strength to the refugees during our time in Eorzea, and continues to be so here. I could spend 1,000 lifetimes singing her praises, and it still would not be enough. To think that we should stand as a people reunited, to take part in a ritual passed down from days of yore. My late husband and all of the other dearly departed must be smiling upon us. Oh no, she's crying! What's the matter? It's nothing. To see you all so happy and at peace, I feel as though our lost loved ones are here with us. Maybe they are, which is all the more reason not to cry. I hardly think our dead friends would come here just to see us blubbering. And besides, those paper lanterns will not be flying anywhere if you soak them with tears. Come on now, chin up. I'm sorry.
You're right. In the unfortunate absence of Lord Hien, it falls to me to oversee the Tento Okuri. Oh yeah, because he's in Eorzea helping us with the war right now. Haha. Now, let us light the way to the heavens. Shall we send our lanterns together? Wait, I get a lantern? I do get a lantern! Oh no, I'm thinking about all the people that Shizune has lost on her journey, and like, I know we're in Doma and most of them died in Eorzea, but like, I feel like this lantern isn't just for the Domans. This is for Mombrita and Horchafant and Isael and Papa Limo. Who can say what the new dawn will bring? For Doma. For all of us. Fuck. Too many lost and we're... God damn it, we're kind of on the way to losing more, but you know... Because then, like, me, Shizu, the streamer is like, and then there's Rin, and then there's Ray, and then there's me. And if you know what you know, and hopefully if you don't know, I just sound like I'm mumbling words. I see a Zev. Hello, Zev. Alright, hey, Hosakura. There you are, Shizune. I was hoping you would come by. What did you think of the Tento Okuri? In all honesty, I have never seen anything so beautiful. In fact, I would say that the ceremony marked a turning point in the history of Doma. Perhaps now we can move on from the tragedies of the past and look to the future. Shizune, I would like you to have this. Obviously, it is a scant repayment for your kindness and generosity, but perhaps it will serve as a memento for everything we have achieved. The work of the Shadowbringers will continue. Only now that the Enclave has the means of supporting itself, we no longer need to rely on donations. I mean, I'm about to get, like, a 200% gratuity, so I'm still gonna donate. I can scarce believe that this place was once little more than ruins. Where once clouds of dust blew across splintered wood and piles of debris, now stand thriving businesses, places of learning, and homes where our people may grow and prosper. You have touched the lives of us all in so many ways, for you have been instrumental in the restoration of not only our country, but the pride and dignity of the Doman people. Words alone cannot express how much this means to us. However, the Shadowbringers still have much to do. Our aim is to make the Enclave better than it has ever been. We hope that one day, Doma can stand together, or can stand shoulder to shoulder with the other great civilizations of the world. Of course, if you wish to make any further contributions, we would be delighted to accept. I would be delighted to give in exchange for money. As always, we will be offering gratuities for any goods you are willing to provide. And even if you come only to visit, it would be an honor to welcome you again to our not-so-humble home. Yay! We finished it in time before we did Shadowbringers. I'm so happy. Oh! Wait. No, that's different from what I'm wearing right now. Owing to your contributions, the reconstruction of the Doman Enclave is now complete. Although there will be no further expansion, you may continue to make donations within the weekly budget. You will still receive gratuities for items donated. The rate compared to selling at vendors has been increased. Furthermore, you now have access to a wider selection of wares from the yard. Hang on, what was that glamour I just got? What are you? Oh! It's the same as her outfit. Okay. Except they need to add a second dye channel. Oh, it doesn't look bad, though. How does it look with my current glamour? Not bad. Okay. Alright. Let me just... Oh, it won't let me split when I'm still interacting with this. Alright, let me see. Do I have anything worth, like, less than 500 gil that I can sell instead? Let's see here. It's in Basira's inventory. That's all. Nope, definitely not that. Oh. Yes, these will do. Perfect. And this is why I hoard. I mean, invest inventory space into things that I will need later. Let's see here. It's... So I think I need 4 of these. Yeah? Nope. I did that math super wrong. Did I just need 2 of them? There we go. And not a single thing was wasted. Alright. Shove the rest of this back into Basira's inventory. Perfect. Change back into the glamour we were using for MSQ. Which is this one. And I believe we left off in Mordona. That's not Mordona I just tried to teleport to. There we go. I mean, is it really hoarding if it's not just like, oh, I might need this later, but actually I know for a fact that I am going to need this later? Alright, hey, Bori. Hey, Hoary Boulder. Yes? Debatable. Hoary Boulder's sullen expression suggests he has no news to share, which in this case may not mean good news. Ah, Shizune. Yours is a welcome face indeed in these troubled times.
Though, if you've come to inquire about our stricken brothers and sisters, I'm afraid I have naught to report. Coltonet and the others continue their tireless search for answers, and I too have done all in my power to assist them. Alas... You need 3 Hydatos crystals. Oh no! My apologies for the intrusion. I was told Master Alphino had been brought here, and wished to see if his condition had improved. Maxima! And is that Whisker with him? Mr. Shizune, I have heard about the part you played in driving back the Empire's forces. Thank you. That you were able to stop them, if only for a short while, gives me hope. Aren't you one of them? I realize how strange such words must sound coming from a Garlean's lips, but I speak them out of the love I bear for my homeland, because I wish to see an end to the bloodshed. That is why I chose to share all that I know with the Alliance. Though I will surely be branded a traitor, I am content to bear that ignominy. It will seem a small price to pay if it helps to prevent this conflict from escalating any further. But enough of my prattling. The war is not what brought me all this way. I came to see Master Alphino. An acquaintance of Shizune and Alphino, are you? Well, far be it from me to turn away good company. If you will follow me, sir. Can I also please see them? Ah, cool. We do get to go inside? I don't remember if we get to go inside. We do. Oh, no, we don't. Okay. When word reached me that Alphino had returned, it seemed only right that I visit him. Poor lad. It pains me to see him thus, but I take solace in the knowledge that he is safe and well cared for. He fought valiantly at the burn. The Popularis could not have wished for a more committed ally. I know not how he came to be so afflicted, but I pray a cure will be found soon. I just realized, did the Garlean models get an update? It looked like his eye looked different. On an unrelated note, you may be interested to know that I traveled here in the company of another acquaintance of yours. Who? He awaits my return at North Silvertier, and I am certain he would be glad to see you. Assuming you can spare the time, that is. Yeah, the eyes they almost look metallic now. It doesn't look like a zit that needs to be popped anymore. I think I know who it is. I think I remember this scene. It's been a really long time since I've done this. And I'll admit, yes, I did watch a couple of streamers that I follow replay this part of the game, but I still have ADHD memory. It always looked off. Yeah, it always made me very uncomfortable. I mean, it still doesn't look great. But at least now it doesn't look like a pimple, like a whitehead. Who do you suppose is waiting for him at North Silvertier? I have some guesses. Hang on, do we have new dialogue? Confound these old bones. Unless useless as I am, I should have been the one to be struck down. No, don't say that, Elsador. Ochre, sister, and I will take turns. Oh, no, they're all just still saying the same thing they've always been saying. Does Coltonet have anything new? The sickness which plagues Alphino and the others is unlike anything I have ever seen. To see them as they are, and be powerless to help them, it is a pain beyond words. You're officially free from BA jail. Zev, you say that like you don't constantly do BA for fun. At least a little bit.
does this just mean now you're gonna be doing it? Yeah, I was doing it for the armor, now I can do it for fun. Yeah, I was about to say, unless you mean now you're gonna continue to do it, but because you want to, not because you're trying to get something. Fair enough. You still terrify me, but you know, whatever makes you happy. Oh, was it Sid? That was one of my guesses. I couldn't remember if it was Sid or, Gaius. Ah, there you are. I was beginning to think you would not come. Maybe it's both. Sid! It seems like you've been through the mill. Or, let me try that again. It seems like you've been through the mill. You should have called me. Though I must confess, tracking down missing souls isn't exactly within my field of expertise. As you may have surmised, I heard much of Master Garland growing up in the Garlemald. Indeed, voice crack. Indeed, he has long been a source of inspiration to me. Most Garleans would say he is a traitor, that he turned his back on his country. We of the Popularis, however, consider him a revolutionary, a man willing to defy the Empire's dreams of subjugation, that his inventions might bring about a better future for all mankind. Please, revolutionary is a term best reserved for my work. I am but an Imperial defector who thought to aid another Imperial defector. Isn't your entire company, aren't all of your employees other defectors who you helped smuggle out of Garlemald? Whatever Master Garland says, I am humbled to find myself in such distinguished company. Speaking of distinguished company, we heard from Raubon that you ran into an old friend in the burn. Is it true? Gaius still lives? Unfortunately. Like most in the army, I never had the privilege of seeing the legatus without his mask. To think I walked halfway across the burn in the presence of the Black Wolf. And he claimed to have severed ties with the Empire to hunt Ascians, did he? After his humbling at the Praetorium, one would think he'd have the good sense to stay dead. Should we meet again, I shall be sure to tell him so. Commander Eldon also spoke of the Alliance's meeting with the Emperor, though I still labor to believe what he told us. Did his Radiance really claim that Garlemald was founded by the Ascians? Hey, He did. But that is madness. The very notion is absurd. Every fiber of my being rails against it. And yet, I see there is no escaping the truth. From the very founding of my homeland, my brothers and sisters have laid down their lives in service to a lie. You parse to 69. Nice. The Ascians must be stopped. To save my people. To save all peoples. Agreed. For all the Empire's many crimes, even I did not suspect. Had I known, I would have left a lot sooner. But that is in the past. Here in the present, we must apply ourselves to the problem of how the Empire's ambitions may be thwarted, not only in Eorzea, but in the Far East as well. The Ironworks will spare no effort to achieve that end. Seriu's wall was a good start, but we can do more, and we will. We'll show them what it means to achieve freedom through technology. Begging your pardons, I bear a message for the Warrior of Light. Go on. Commander Eldon requests your presence at Alliance headquarters in Alamigo. He would discuss matters of strategy at your earliest convenience. Got it. Well, duty calls, gents. Yes. The inevitable messenger. I knew it wouldn't be long before duty called you away. Time, no doubt, being of the essence,
Could I tempt you with a ride, or bleh, time no doubt being of the essence. Could I tempt you to ride aboard the Excelsior? If there's a faster way to Raubon's side, I will personally apologize to the commander for keeping him waiting. I mean, I could teleport. That's kind of instantaneous. But, like, thanks for the free airship ride. I too will make for the border anon. If there's aught I can do to help, I consider it my duty to see it done. Maximus is such a bro. I love him. Honestly, like, third favorite Garlean. Oh, fuck, no, I can't. I love them all. Like, I was gonna be like, ooh, let me rank Maxima in terms of the number of Garleans that I love. But, like, I don't want to rank him higher than Lucia or Cid. Nero, I guess, can be at the bottom just because it's funny. So I guess, Cid, Maxima, Lucia, Nero, maybe? Maybe Cid and Lucia are, like, tied. You return to Aether for real? Yay, welcome home. No, maybe that's not Whisker. No, that's right, because he had, like, face paint. It's just the same hairstyle. I swear, every time you board my airship, you seem to be barreling headlong into danger. To be fair, Cid, that's just because no matter where I go, airship or no, I'm barreling headlong into danger. And every time you somehow contrive to emerge victorious, which of course is an admirable skill. But no one is invincible, Shizune. Not even you. So please, take care of yourself out there. I pray you remain safe on the front lines. Though ill-equipped to join the fray, I shall do all I can to assist from headquarters. My colleagues and I have been tasked with evacuating casualties by air. See that you aren't among them, eh? I make no promises. The Warrior of Light's sense of self-preservation is kind of questionable at best. Despite the apparent urgency of Raubon's summons, the resistance fighter seems content to wait for your signal to proceed. Commander Alden is waiting, my lady. It would be best if we proceeded to Alliance headquarters at once. Are you ready? As ready as I'll ever be. Go time. Is there anybody fun that we can talk to while we're here? No? You mean my husband isn't here? No. Okay, fine. I guess he's busy actually fighting out in the field. You're here. Sorry, you're here. Good. I summoned you to discuss strategy. But first, I would apprise you of the Garlean's movements. Upon speaking with Raubon, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. You guys got your popcorn ready? Got my water? Got more water in the fridge? Let's go.
There have been several skirmishes along the border, but as yet neither side has delivered a decisive blow. We had long assumed that the Garleans would overwhelm us in a straight fight, but we seem to be gaining ground, albeit slowly. As to why that might be, the most likely explanation is that they have yet to commit all their forces. Still, we're winning, and our latest intelligence suggests the Emperor has retreated back to Garlemald.
Okay, that's good.
In light of this, we're considering launching an offensive with the aim of pushing the front line forward and giving ourselves some room to breathe.
Commander, the Imperials, they've broken through our defenses to the east.
What?
Our scouts say their forces are being led by Lord Xenos. Lord Ian and Commander Hext have taken their troops to provide support, but we don't know how long they can hold out.
Well, shit.
So, they've been biding their time, waiting for his arrival, have they? Very well. Send word to our allies, requesting reinforcements for the front line.
I mean, I'm reinforcements. General?
Should the worst come to the worst, I may need to enter the fray myself. But what of you? Do you still have the strength to fight?
I mean, I've been kind of putzing around in Eureka and solving a whole mystery there and aiding the Doman Enclave. I think I could jump into a little war skirmish or two. Yeah. So long as you leave the Ascian to me.
He may not die as such, but to see Lord Xenos fall on the battlefield would deal a heavy blow to Imperial morale. I'll see to it the men stay clear.
That's all I ask. Ugh.
Why
Not now.
won't they open? Please, I bid you open.
Ah, fuck.
What's wrong? Is it the voice again?
Yeah. Bad timing.
Are you sure you're in a fit state to do this?
Do we have a choice? Our friends need us.
May Ralga grant us strength. Give him hell, lass. I, for my part, will defend this place to my dying breath.
What do you take me for, General? Meanwhile, at the border of Alamigo. Ooh, she's itching for a fight. Go, Lys, go? Yeah, but we play as Hien, not Lys. Just gotta remember... Yeah, I think the buttons are fine. Just gonna start that up right off the bat. Oh, wait, he has a dot. Cool. Ooh, she has a buff? Nice. Let me see if I can get that dialogue. No, this is going too fast. Does this have positionals? No. Oh, hang on. I have ouchies.
This was for you, Ada.
Please. You don't care about Hien? He never interested you? I like them all. My dash is on cooldown. Probably not my brightest moment, but you know. Oh, I have second wind. Okay. Oh no, I'm gonna snooze the ad until a more convenient time. Oh boy. Spot ourselves 5 minutes on the ads. So what? Definitely use another heal. Thank you, Lise. Oh. Oh. Oh, no, you don't.
Here it comes.
Oh, thanks, Lise. Wait, no, let her go. Fuck that.
The weave of a shinobi's power.
Let me attack him.
The art of my forebears.
I mean, here's the thing. I don't think he's any more or less shallowly written than Lise necessarily is. It's just that Lise is a former Scion. So we, like, feel more attached to her. And, like, that's my big complaint about the people who don't like Lise, is that a lot of the people who don't like Lise do like Hien. I'm just like, well, great, but you're, like, holding something against Lise that you don't seem to take an issue with when it comes to Hien or Amric or, like, any of the other male characters that, like, have the same things that people are complaining about Lise for. Same thing with, like, Woof Lamont and anybody who complains about Woof Lamont for things that are basically applicable to a bunch of characters that people do like.
Oh, fiend!
Yeah, fuck him up, Yugiri!
Ah!
That's not fucking him up.
Yugiri!
Damn you!
Ah, she got your mask. I'm not too late. Go, go, go.
Magic. With a Garlean body. That's hardly fair.
It's really not.
Still, he must be stopped, no matter the cost.
No, bad time for an ad.
Ah, bringer of light. It has been too long.
Was that really 5 minutes?
No words to mark our reunion? So be it. Equilibrium must be restored, and only your death will redress the balance.
All right, let's go. Did he just call me weak? That bitch. Ranged physical privilege. God, I can't imagine doing this on a melee. Or anything with cast bars. Yeah. Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to turn the volume up. Yeah. There we go. It's called fun. I think being able to hit things is fun. Dance like this, or fights like this is why you main dancer? Fair. Oh, my song. There we go. Also just love Dancer. I did just recently get Dancer to 100, and it is very fun at higher levels. Yeah, but I don't have to move for this. I don't have to pause AoE to get out of these, or pause AoE, pause CPS to get out of any of these AoEs. Why'd that first thought not land? We're okay. My own fault. I mean, I just prefer not to make more work for my healers by greeting in melee and getting hit by AoEs that I don't need to. Oh boy. Oh, what an awful time for ad. Really? No, snooze last time. This is a solo duty that isn't a valid argument. Yeah, but like I I know you probably greeted and got hit by AoEs that you didn't need to, and probably had your HP way lower than you needed to, and were flirting with death way more than you needed to. And in the meantime, I'm able to get out of the AoEs and still do my normal rotation. Also, I don't see you denying that you greed.
I see.
And back up he goes. Cool, awesome. Ready for round 2? Let's go, motherfucker.
Your mother chose her champion well. Yet, for all your strength, you will still fail. Ah!
Really? Now?
I beseech you.
I'm in the middle of something.
Ah, someone calls to you. Too late, alas.
Move. Where am I?
At last, I found you.
You bastard, do you have any idea what you've done?
Please.
That's the end of the game.
There's no
You
cause
died.
for alarm.
Also,
So, I
baby!
confess, this is not where I had intended to meet. But the place of our meeting is of no consequence, like the war you wage. Win or lose, the path you walk leads only to oblivion. The better path leads you here, to me. I have need of your strength.
You have to send me back now.
The battle is over, the danger past, but your work is not yet done. Go to the Crystal Tower. I have left something for you near its base. It will serve as a beacon of sorts, one which I pray will help you on your journey. All you need do is find it. I will take care of the rest.
Hi, Starry. Also, yes, bestest best boy. Well, one of the bestest best boys. Shadowbringers is full of bestest best boys. As a matter of fact,
Soon, we will throw wide the gates.
I'll throw wide your gates. Shadowbringers was top tier. It really was.
Will be yours to walk at last.
Wait, come back. Also, maybe as part of Shadowbringers prep tonight, we should put together a bingo card.
Should I just make Shizu cries every time Ardbert shows up? The free space. Wait, come back. Talk to me more, please. Ah, my head. Where am I? Ishgard? Baby! Speaking of best boys. Look, my husband has come for me.
You're awake. Thank heavens.
What happened? Oh. Yeah. What happened? Amric is something. I fucking love him. You will stab me over the Amric? No,
Do you
he's
recall
my...
the confrontation with Xenos?
Hold
You were
on.
the first to come to the aid of Mistress Lys and the others on the front line.
Zeb, you don't get to have both Lys and Amric. Amric is mine. This was established when I hit when I hit Heaven's Word. When he first arrived on screen. This was established when I first laid my eyes on him and heard his voice when I was first playing A Realm Reborn back before you'd ever even played the game. Too fucking bad I saw him first, I called dibs first. Oh, and we got ads. We'll just have to continue this cutscene after the ads end. Yeah, but he had dinner with me most recently. Not true! Because remember, you were already in, Dawn Trail by the time Endwalker, probably. But I had that dinner date on this character more recently than you had your dinner date with him. So, obviously, your argument actually applies to me. I win. Ha. Amric is mine. This was established a long time ago. I will call streamer privilege if I have to. Don't think I won't. You did it in New Game Plus recently because you love that scene? Okay, yes, but Amric is still mine. Look at how lovingly he's looking at me right now. And look at how concerned he is as he rushes to my bedside the moment he finds out I'm awake. He loves me. He really loves me. Streamer privilege doesn't matter over best girls and boys. It does when the streamer is calling one of them, or calling dibs on husband. Amric is husband. A certain cat boy is best friend. A certain stinky rat man is previous life's best friend. You can keep Graha. I mean, I don't want Graha as her husband, though. I'd headcanon him as my character's best friend. We went on adventures together. Story you can have. Well, you may have to share Graha with Resh, but Resh has also been missing for a while because he's been busy with work. You can share? Okay. Esty is Bessie, Amric and you're married, and Lisa's just best girl, and we stan her. I mean, we stan all the good characters. But no, you can't have both, Zev. Amric is mine. See, his color scheme is even black and blue, just like mine. It's destiny. Square Enix literally made him for me. You're an Ellison? Yeah, so? And welcome back from the break, everybody. It is my color scheme. Starry can confirm this. This has been my color scheme since the MMO where she met me. Exactly. Also, Starry, you saw the VTuber art in the Discord, right? Does that not bring back memories to Mobby? Cause, like, literally, Shizune's color scheme and, like, motif
regardless of the iteration, whether it's Mabinogi Shizune or Final Fantasy XIV Shizune or my VTuber Shizune, they're all basically just multiverse equivalents of the same person. We'll duel for Amric's hand. Maybe. Do you recall the confrontation with... hang on. Amric was saying this right before we went on break. Let's continue with the cutscene now that we're back. Live on stream, everyone. I don't think it's fair unless I can actually get my proper PvP main. Oh my gosh, no I hadn't, but lol, that's wild. Yeah, I mean... they're all just based off of the same OC in my head. But yeah, like, you could totally take Shizune's magical girl form, shove her into Mabinogi, and she would look exactly in place. Mabinogi had some very good fashion in it. Okay, do you recall... Oh, right, this is a voice cutscene. That's why you played so long.
In the midst of your duel, it is said you faltered, and that the Crown Prince seized the opportunity to deliver a mortal blow.
I always thought of it as like paper dolls, which I've realized VTuber models are also kind of paper dolls that we're playing with. Since the way VTuber models are cut is basically how, like, paper dolls would be cut, but yeah.
Yet before his blade could find its mark, he was distracted by the arrival of a second adversary who bore you away from the battlefield and into the hands of our chirurgeons.
You just love dressing up avatars? Same! Fashion is the endgame of every video game.
Lest you wonder, he left before you awoke. As is his wont.
Actually, Zev, proposal for you. Neither of us gets Estinian, or not... Neither of us gets Amric. Amric belongs to Estinian. Deal? Awesome. I mean, he's still on stream. He's still 100% my husband, but let's face it. Amric and Estinian 100% boyfriends. Look at them, they're beautiful together.
Estinian never was one for emotional farewells. Though Xenos bested all before him, the battle clearly took its toll, for he retreated shortly after your rescue. Seeing this, the remaining Imperial forces decided discretion was the better part of valor and pulled back, allowing us to re-establish our position. We have since received word of renewed unrest in the provinces, doubtless inspired by the efforts of the Eorzean Alliance and our Far Eastern allies. Nor does the good news end there. We have also come into possession of intelligence suggesting unrest within the Imperial Court. This would certainly explain why both the Emperor and Lord Xenos appear to have abandoned the fight. A long-awaited ray of hope in these dark times.
It's more like, or more Krylos hunting Estinian for a husband and he is playing for his life. I mean, I read that short story to you over Discord the other day, didn't I? So, what are the Scions?
Yet to awake, I'm afraid. But please, concentrate on your own recovery for now. You have carried the hopes of some half-dozen nations, and we are all eternally grateful for your efforts. But no one is without their limits, not even you. Leave this fight to us, my friend. You have earned your rest. But before I forget, I was asked to deliver a message as soon as you awoke.
Soon to be half a dozen more. Really?
A
My
reminder
back
that you are
hurts.
not alone, though many of your allies have fallen. When you are well and rested, you are to return home, where friends will be waiting for you.
I mean, that's the thing, Amric. There's a lot of places I consider
Now,
home.
if you will excuse me, I must return to the front. May we meet again soon, under happier circumstances.
Sure, we'll do dinner. Well, this is a most unexpected surprise. I thought you confined to bed. Oh. When I heard that you had collapsed on the field of battle, I confess I feared the worst. But with you standing here before me, I see now that the reports of your defeat were greatly exaggerated. Thank the Fury. Sorry to avoid you. As long as we have you, Mistress Sazkar, history suggests we have a fighting chance. Speaking of fighting, you may be surprised to hear that the war's effects can already be felt, even here in Ishgard. In anticipation of a need for reinforcements, Artura will soon be departing for the front lines with a contingent of our finest knights. I would advise you to stay until your strength had returned, but I know it would be an exercise in futility. Indeed, I suspect you have already decided on your next destination. Dark days lie ahead, of that I have no doubt, but the light of hope shall ever guide our steps so long as we have the will to press onward. And press onward we must. Farewell, my friend. I pray our next meeting will be under happier circumstances. Papa Edmont. You know that you will ever be welcome at House Fortin. Now away with you. I dare not keep you any longer. Okay, 2 more donut. Home may be on the steppe, and in Doma, and in Ishgard, and in the lavender beds. But it will also always be here. What quest is this? Hang on. I get tons of salt. What? Oh! It's just story stuff, but... I forgot about that. I guess we'll do it after this. We should have done this before we did... Or we should have done that quest before we did this. I forgot they, sprinkled that little additional side quest in here. Home is where the heart is, and the heart is in is many places. Yeah. But these guys will always be my family. Even if MSQ doesn't remember they exist half the time. Hey, Tataru, you look like you've seen a ghost.
By the 12! I don't believe it!
Oh, baby, don't cry!
I rushed back as soon as I could. I swear, my heart nearly stopped when I heard you'd collapse like the others. What in heaven's name is going on?
Somebody's having some really bad luck with his gotcha pulls, basically. Give hug, big hug, or give
Win or
hug now.
lose, the path you walk leads only to oblivion. Oh, well, that's helpful.
And hopeful.
And what else did he say? The better path leads to him? If his is the voice you've all been hearing, perhaps the others are with him.
It's a possibility.
Sir Emmerich said the fighting had reached a stalemate, didn't he? But if that monster masquerading as Xenos comes back...
It most certainly does lead to him, yeah.
Thancred, Yestola, Urianger, Alphano, Alize. You're going to need all of them on your side to defeat him. And I forbid you from going to face him on your own. Do you hear me?
What are you gonna do about it? Summon a carbuncle?
You must leave. Go and find the others.
Okay.
Bring them home.
So I was gonna say, summon a carbuncle that'll run away from you again? But don't worry, I'll find them. And I will bring them home. You can count on me, Tataru. She'll cry at you and make you feel bad. She's already doing that. This is the real source of our power.
As for where to start, you said the stranger had left a beacon for you at the Crystal Tower, right?
I mean, that's what he said.
But how are you to find it, now that the tower has been sealed shut? There has to be a way. If anyone would know, it's Sid, and the researchers of St. Coinac's Find. Don't you worry, we'll find that beacon for you.
I mean, let's face it, Tataru's the real shadow leader of the Scions. Always has been. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace.
I pray you have good reason for abandoning the front.
How could I remain there while the rumor that my son is possessed by a demon spreads like a sickness here at home? I will not be made to fight for the throne a second time. But what of you? Did you not tell me you would destroy Eorzea's champion with the ease that one might swat a fly?
A minor setback. She will not escape me again. Where is your grandsire? I would have words with him.
How should I know? Do you hide from each other's sight as well? I imagine he's doing what all Ascians do.
He must have found a way to take advantage of this turmoil.
Men are not pawns to be played with, Ascian. You underestimate us at your peril.
And you overestimate yourself at yours.
This war will not be decided by you and yours. Man must choose his own fate, and I, for my part, will do all within my power to see Garlemald emerge victorious. pray forgive the intrusion, Your Radiance, but the requested preparations are now complete. We stand ready to begin production of Black Rose upon your order.
A face not even a mother could love. Which is probably why his grandfather hates him so much. And credits. Which means I can skip it. Can't all have cool hats. Yeah, no. I mean, to be fair, how would you know they were evil if they weren't wearing a stupid hat? Okay. I'll be right back. I got a bio real quick, and then we can continue. Okay. I am back. Hey, Chaos! What is up? Hang on, let me give you a shout out, bud. Sorry, I had to bio real quick, but guys, go check out Chaos's streams when I'm not live. He's another longtime buddy of mine. We've known each other. I've known him since he was a teenager. I didn't realize he was a teenager at the time because he's really fucking tall, but he's a fellow cosplayer. We've been buds for forever. I thought you were like 5 years older than you actually were when I first met you. He knows the story. We took a photo together because we cosplayed from the same anime at the time. He was towering over me. I was 19. I assumed we were the same age. He was 14. I will fucking out you about that every single time because I think it's really funny. That shows how wild events are. I mean, yeah, but we met at like a family-friendly convention, so gotta check age every time. Yeah, I mean, I was young and dumb and 19 at the time. And most of our friends from the ASEN forums were older than me, so I just assumed that we were like in the same age range. But yeah. Chaos is a good buddy of mine. I know Story was talking about starting up streaming again. If she starts streaming, I will also plug her because she's also a longtime friend. I mean, I'll plug anybody in the community who streams, but... Anyway, yes, we are just finishing up Stormblood. Just gotta talk to Tataru and get that last cutscene, and then we're gonna start Shadowbringers prep. We gotta get Glamours all set up. Early 2000s internet shenanigans were innocent times. Kinda. Also, to be fair, that was like 2010's time, but, you know, because we met, no. I guess it was, well, it was like 2010 when we met. Totally weren't even born. We're not that old. You were alive when Chaos and I met. You just would have been little baby. Because it would have been like 15 years ago? Ugh. Anyway. You were born in 2003? Yeah! So you were born in 2010, so you were alive when Chaos and I met. Well, because here's the thing. I graduated high school in 2009. And started college that year. So you and I would have met in 2010 because that would have been my first, like, ASEN in college. Old is a state of mind. Old is a state of mind. Then again, Chaos is also my designated, extrovert. So, you know. It's kind of like the cat distribution system. Every introvert has that, like, extrovert friend who drags them out to places, or at least tries. Anyway, let's get this show back on the road. I knew you'd be all right. And to celebrate your return, I made you this. A brand new traveling outfit. Oh, I do hope it fits. Show it to me. But now is not the time to fuss over your measurements. I must go and speak with the researchers of St. Quinix's find. You go and rest while we track down that beacon. Glad you have that title. You're trying to get better with that in the video games too? Yeah. And your extrovert just hasn't found you yet. Do I get a chance to put on the outfit for the cutscene? No, I don't. Ay, what the fuck?
enemy. My friend, had I been but a step faster.
Speaking of tsunderes and yanderes.
Bloody savages!
A pity your hunt leads you elsewhere. Not that I am surprised. May you find joy in it. Grow stronger, more savage, and savor every triumph. In the meantime, I will reclaim that which is rightfully mine.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab that cut screenshot for no, we don't want to skip the cutscene. Just needed that for promotional material for tomorrow. Gonna lurk. You'll message me later. I will hold you to that. In fields of tranquil light. Oh god, it went too fast. I missed it. I got distracted. But ominous end of expansion text. Yay! Swan song. All right, let's get our new outfit. And then we will have to work that into some glamours. Alright, let's talk to everybody. Coltonette. I'm afraid there is still no change in the Scion's condition, and the means to wake them from their slumber yet eludes us. I pray this beacon at the Crystal Tower might guide us to an answer. So do I. Grandfather doubts his ability to contribute to the Scions, and try as I might, I cannot assuage his doubts. Would that Home was here. He would know what to say. Everyone labors tirelessly to fulfill the Scion's duties in their absence, and yet I sometimes wonder what worth yet remains in these old bones of mine. Wisdom? Experience? Knowledge? Got lots to offer. Real? Thancred Light? Thancred, what's up? I thought things couldn't get any worse when the Garleans were gearing up for war. Then word reached me the Scions were in trouble. We need to find that beacon, and find it quick. That we do. Our brothers and sisters are fallen, 'tis true, but duty will not afford us time to wallow in misery. Until they are returned to us, we must work twice as hard. My brother says he will work twice as hard in the Scion's stead, which likely means I must work thrice as hard if I'm to match his pace. God, I wish we'd got more of these guys. In light of the present condition of the Scions, even Riol has returned from the field. Never has there been a greater need to marshal our resources. Anybody over here? Nope. You needn't worry about the Scions. Ochre, my sister, and I have been keeping over them in shifts ever since they arrived at the Rising Stones. If only they would give some sign of stirring. I never realized just how critical a role the Archons played in all that we do here. It won't be easy to make up for their absence. Alrighty, that is everybody spoken to? Yep. Let's head over to Ulda then and play some dress up. And then do we want to dress up custom delivery NPCs, or do we want to do Moogle Tome event stuff? I have some ideas of how to dress up some of them. Okay, first things first, we gotta... Oh, nope, not that. Where is it? Scion Traveler's Mask, Scion Traveler's Jacket. Oh, I should... There we go, much better. Gloves. CD NPCs are fun though. I know, I have them all maxed out. I just need to dress them up. I haven't really taken the time to do their glamours on this character. Oh, did I skip over the pants? Yes, I did. Okay. So, let's start with Bard. Keeping the bow as is. Do we want to use this? See, it's okay, but I'm not a huge fan of... Fuck it, we're just gonna go with my usual go-to glamour. There we go. We have a blind friendly teaching M1S party going on, so, okay. Now the question is this what we want? It does look pretty nice. I may already have these mostly planned out, actually. Am I gonna want to use this glamour for, like, anybody? This is my healer glamour right now. I probably want to change that to probably... I don't have a good skirt right now. Is the problem. All my go-to bottoms for this chest piece I don't have on this character. So... Do we want to do something with this? It's gonna occupy you, Faye, and Candy. Fair. Oh, that maybe works? Not really. It's not like I even really play... You know what? I only have the one healer. What am I doing? First of all... Where's the skirt we know we always use? How are we doing on shoes? Do we have shoes that work well with this? Not those. Those are okay. Those work. Do we have a good top now? Not that. That's okay. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe? No. That could possibly work for Scholar, which is the only healer we even have unlocked on this character. Oh, wait a minute. I'm a dumbass. Good enough. Okay, and now for our tank. Let me find Dark Knight on the list. It helps when you don't have a whole lot to be picking from. Do I want to use this in diet? I meant to diet this before I even used it. Do I want to have it like that? Or that? Or do I want to... not gunmetal. There is also that. Not that. Is this gonna be the thing where this works? I mean, it kind of works. Do we have... What if I... Maybe... Ooh, wait a minute. These are the Scion Traveler's boots. What do the gloves look like? I might know... How about that? Which is better? This, if I dyed it black? I have a black in my inventory, I just don't have it out yet. Or... What if I dyed this black or blue? I think... Oop, not that. I think I like this. We gotta change that sword. That works. I don't know how much I'm gonna be playing Dark Knight on this character, or, in Shadowbringers, ironically, but... Big Pauldrons, yeah! Big Pauldrons, anime night girl? Let's hear. And then the rest of this is just, like, casual universal glamours. Alright. So, let's get these glamours equipped onto the different jobs. And save portraits. That's very important. This is a different glamour from a different thing. Don't worry about it, it's fine. That's not the glamour I want to put on you. Okay, that also means Black Mage is saved. Gotta save that. Ooh, do I have a better summoner book that I can use for glamour? Hang on. I say that as if my go-to summoner glamour weapon isn't from Shadowbringers. Where's summoner on this list? Down. There we go. I don't have any books saved that are actually glamour. Okay. Scholar. Let's put on new glamour for Scholar. Apply. Wait. Oh, I'm using the wrong gloves. Hang on. That's what that warning was about. I wasn't paying attention. Because I put... Oh, I see what happened. I'm a dumbass. Hang on. Where are my healers? I need better gloves. Actually, you know what? There, better gloves. Good enough. Dark Knight. Oh, wait a minute. This is actually a pretty solid glamour itself. What if... What if I just did this? Maybe... Oh, you might need to actually be dyed black. Hang on. That does not get rid of the red inside the gloves. It's there for some reason. Do I want to keep this glamour, or do we want to go with the, Oh, hang on. There. Definitely need to change the sword. Dark Knight. Nope. Apply. Much better. Okay. Do we like this, or do we want to go with Big Pauldrons? There, for comparison. Oh, not that. Not that. There we go. What do we think? You're a fan of big pauldrons? Alright, I can always throw this into the glamour closet and, or I'm sorry, glamour dresser later, and we can... Like, I really like this chest piece, and it goes really well with the sword. I might change the gloves if we go with this. But they're both really good. I might, just because I used this one in Shadowbringers, kinda, I might stick with this. I might change the gloves, though. Let me see if I have better gloves. Oh, yep, those work. Big Pauldrons has a little face on it. I don't see it. Let's see here. We want these. Maybe. Oh, the chain skirt thing? Let me see. Oh, nope. Oh, I see it. With the eyes and the little squiggle mouth. It kind of looks like a bomb. Or like the faces that's on bombs in 14. Or in Final Fantasy in general. Ooh, those boots actually fit a lot better. Okay. There. What am I doing? We're putting glamours together ahead of Shadowbringers. And now it's up to, do you guys want to do, I know Zev and Candy and Faye are busy. But do you want to do some, like, Moogle Tome event stuff on stream? Otherwise, I will probably spend the next, like, hour dressing up custom delivery NPCs. Pretty princess dress-up board game? Yeah. Basically. Except I'm the pretty princess. You got, like, an hour, you think? 12-hour shift tomorrow, dude! I'm so sorry. I mean, thank you for your service. Thank you for the service of all nurses and doctors out there. But I'm so sorry, dude. Alright. I just have a very important thing we need to do first. Before I forget. Before we add that to... Oh, no. You know what we need to do? That we can do on stream as part of Shadowbringers prep. Who wants to make a bingo board? I don't need to worry about crafters and gathers. What am I doing? Yes, I'm gonna gather. Alright, but portraits saved. Ooh, gotta fix Black Mage. It's fun at least? 12 hours of work is fun to you? Yes, because you do what you like. Fair. 12 hours is still a lot for anything, though. Anyway. I think I'll work on the bingo board off stream, just because I did not prep for doing that on stream in the first place. Hate the studying part, but it's part of the process. Yeah, fair. It's like, I miss college for, like, the conversations we had in class and stuff, but boy, oh boy, do I not miss the coursework. I should have collection, Compendium. Here we go. Let's put it here. Weekly objectives, traveling, blah, 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 everything. All right. And there's so much stuff from here that we can get. Because I have not done, like, any of the content that... Well, I've done, like, some of the content, but, you know. Anyway, do we want to do custom delivery dressed up, or do we want to do Moogle Time events? I do need to go back to my apartment. Okay, I'm gonna buy some stuff then that I need for certain NPCs. Because I do not have those items. You're just chilling at your house? Fair. Alright, let's start with Zoe. And I just realized I have not done the fashion report nearly enough to have the shorts that I'd want to give her, so we're gonna have to get creative. And today is only Wednesday, so we can't even do fashion report right now. Let's see here, where is it? I have to dig a little further down. Where is, ah, there we go. We want the diable version. I don't have it on this character, right? What? Not try on, search. Yeah, I don't have it on this character. All right. 52K, that's fine, it's whatever. And I like to dress her in a very particular shade of green because I think it looks good on her. Love that train. Like, boy, I hope she's not just like you for real, for real. Do you also neglect orphans and then try to use those children to guilt trip people into doing jobs for you? Because let's be for real, for real. Zoe is a terrifying little bean. Do we want apple or do we want lime? I think I like the apple green more. Alright. Who sells apple green dye? It does say restricted, so apple green dye. Final Fantasy 14. That we buy from Kobolds. And this is the real reason why you do all of your allied societies. You're an 1800s coal baron? Terrifying. Then again, I slightly benefit from that, considering the gift subs and like everything you've done for the channel so far. So, hot, nervous sweating. Kobold vendor, purchase items. Give me that apple green dye. And now we go over to Fiddleshare. Like, I'm now assuming that's where the money comes from. You'll be leveling if I don't need you right now? Alright. Yeah, I'll probably do, like, front lines and stuff off stream so that I don't end up embarrassing myself. Actually, should I, just for the fun of it, unlock Machinist? Why am I running this way? I mean, at this point, it's the fastest way since I ran the wrong direction, but small amount of disposable income and you find joy in bringing others joy. Oh, thank you. I'm glad I get to benefit from that. I really do appreciate it. Alright. Hey, Zoe, I have a new outfit. Then we can duel. Alright. Cast Glamour on Zoe. I am gonna need to figure out better hands freeze. What? Wait, what? Zab, thank you! Thank you so much for the gift subs to the community. Do I already have ideas for what? For the custom deliveries? I've completely forgotten what we've been talking about. And die. And... But yeah, thank you so much! Definitely need to change her pants. Oh, super definitely need to change her pants. Oh dear, I didn't realize what she was wearing under there. Last message got eaten by the gifts. But hey, at least she looks kind of cute. But yeah, we need to do something about her. We need to do something about him. Although, like I keep saying, the mask stays on. Do I have... Girl needs pants? She does need pants. But also, hang on. Let's head over to Tamamizu real quick, because I have a thing I need to equip onto somebody. And then we'll have to figure out pants for that character. Actually, I might know what pants I want to put on that character. We will see. Where is she? I always forget which direction she's in. Oh, there she is. Hey, Kurenai. Actually, the pants she's wearing might be fine. She probably wouldn't notice. No, but I'd notice. This isn't about them, it's about me. Cast Glamour on Kurenai. Oh, do I already have ideas for emotes? Yes. There's an artist I have picked out on, like, when I was raising money for it, I was basing the pricing off of an artist I had picked out on VGen. I just need to finish getting the concept art for Shizune and, I mean, I have the concept art for Shizune now. And I have commissioned an artist for art for Chizu. Yes, I just need to dye this now. And we want to, I mean, what dye color do I want to get? Is it Roland Berry? Or, yes, her color is absolutely Roland Berry, which I can buy from, oh, I need to... But yeah, there's a couple of, like, custom emotes I want to commission from them, but custom emotes are really expensive, so I'm mostly going with your character here emotes for now. Because, like, it's slightly easy, it's slightly cheaper when they can work off of a base. But, yeah. But I want to do emotes that are a mix of Shizune's, like, magical girl form, her civilian form, and, Chizu. And then after that, I need to calculate, like, channel alerts and all that, and, like, eventually overlay stuff. Basically all the stuff that isn't as expensive as a VTuber model, but will still make my channel look, like, decently professional and stuff. I need my Junkmonger right here. There it is. What is Chizu? Chizu is our mascot. That's why I use his name for the bot. In Shizune's lore, her lore is basically, she is basically me as a self-insert, but like professional, like, not professional, but like a bit more successful. There's some wish fulfillment involved. But she is a writer and a editor, and one day she decided to, or she needed to go on a walk to, like, clear her head because she was having writer's block. And she decided to treat herself to some retail therapy and buy a plushie that was, like, that she felt drawn to. And, that plushie ended up being Chizu, the Muse of Hope, that transformed her into a magical girl. And now she fights as the champion of hope. Fighting against the forces of evil, depression, nihilism, all that stuff. Spreading hope throughout the world. And as a VTuber, I hope to spread hope and joy to everybody who's watching. So yeah. Roland Berry dye. There we go. Exactly what I needed. Oh, what is Chizu? Chizu is he looks like a black cat plushie. with like a fluffy tail and a Lolita bow around his neck. So I don't know if you're familiar with Cardcaptor Sakura. You are the forces of nihilism. Then I have to fight you, Zev. But yeah, I don't know if you're familiar with Cardcaptor Sakura at all, but the big inspiration for Chizu is actually Spinel from the Master of the Cloud arc. You have to go back to Tamamitsu. We're already dueling. I mean, we're gonna have to duel. I just have to unlock Machinist first because I'm way better at PvP as Machinist than I am as Bard. I always run in the wrong direction. God fucking damn it. But yeah, the big inspirations for my character design for Shizune and Chizu are Sailor Moon and Cardcaptor Sakura, because those are my all-time favorite magical girl series. Mass Glamour. Let's make this color look nicer. And actually, I think her pants and shoes already fit nicely, so I don't even think I'm gonna need to do anything else with her glamour. That looks really nice. There. I have a way different outfit on her on my main, but it's a cat shop item, so. And with this character, I'd rather spend money on other stuff for the for the channel rather than my streaming characters, so, you know. Okay, we need pants for Zoe. We need a whole ass outfit. I might actually have an idea of what to do for Adkiragh. You love Kurnai? Yeah, Kurnai's pretty cool. I like what she's doing for her people. Okay, I actually have to grab stuff out of my glamour closet for people. Because... Ooh, actually, I might be able to use some of the new event items that are coming out with All Saints Wake for a few characters. Maybe. We'll have to see how it looks. And how things die and what dying things can pull off. But in the meantime, just let me take a look. Hang on, let me see here. Where is the announcement for All Saints Wake? There it is. Gotta give that chess piece a good squint since I can't try it on right now, or put it on Adkiragh, but no, it's not gonna do what I want it to do. So, we are going to grab, where is it? Oh, maybe that. Hang on. Store item. Do I have any pants that might work? Okay, back to... Oh, wait. That's right, I need pants for... Adkiragh. Oh, I need to go back and grab shoes for him. Gotta head to bed? You have to be up at 3:30? Oh my god. Well, thanks for dropping by, Ash. We always appreciate your company. I hope you have a good night and a good day at work tomorrow. Store. Do I have the pants? I don't have the pants. Okay. Alrighty. They're not my favorite pants because I don't necessarily like everything they do in terms of appearance, but let me see how they look on Adkiragh at least. Novelty gear. Let's see here. Oh, let me. Oh, actually, they may not be so bad on him. Why you're eeping at like 8:30 today? That's wild. I have so much trouble like falling asleep at night and waking up in the morning. I can't imagine having to go to bed that early. My brain would not let it happen. Okay. First things first, Zoe, I have better clothes for you. I don't even think we're gonna need to dye anything. First things first. Oh, wait a minute. You know what I could have put on her? No, I have a better thing for her. I am gonna give her these shoes, though. I just have to buy a certain pair of race-specific bottoms for her. Adkiragh. Cast Glamour. We are gonna have to dye the chest piece, but... Let's see, do we want that, or do we want... Nope, not that. Does this look okay? No. Man skaters. Yeah, definitely not. Nope, not those. What if I dye these black? Do I want to dye that gold? One of these is gold. No, that's not what I wanted. Go back to... Okay. But, in the meantime, I believe we're gonna want to make this... Yes. Okay. Oh, I'm also gonna need to change his gloves. Do I have, on my person, right now, gloves that I would want for him? I do not. I don't even know if I own those gloves. We are going to start in... Let's go to Ul'dah first. Gotta buy the Mikote bottoms, and then some metallic gold dye for Adkiragh. Or the gold dye is for Adkiragh, the bottoms are for Zoe. Am I missing anybody in terms of who we can glamour right now? I don't think so. Right, we only have 4 custom delivery NPCs even unlocked right now. And Kurenai is completely perfect right now. Mikote here. Yes, I know I can't equip it. Thank you, game. Pull out my black dyes. And then, how much is metallic gold dye going to cost me? Gold. How much mistake is typing that gonna be? Here we go. General purpose, metallic gold. Oh boy, maybe not. See, the problem is I'm spoiled because I had like a whole bunch of the untradeable ones from back when that's what retainers used to bring back on my main. So I have not had to deal with actually spending money on gold to dye in a very long time. What do the other yellowish adjacent looking dyes look like? That's much more in my budget right now. If a retainer ever brings me back a gold dye, I'll put it on Adkiragh. But in the meantime, we'll settle for this. Back to Idleshire. Head over to the hard place. Oh, I forgot to buy the gloves for Adkiragh. Oh well. Cast Glamour. Metallic yellow. It's good enough. I wish I had the money for the gold, because that is so much better. Brass isn't quite as good. I guess we'll just go with this for now. And does this need to be dyed black? Yeah, that looks a lot better. And in the meantime, you, ma'am, need some better bottoms on you, which we are about to make happen right now. Better. Can we dye this black? Yeah, that works. It's not exactly what I want to put her in, but it's good enough. I'm gonna have to remember to do fashion report off stream, probably. But there we go, except for one last thing. Just gonna hippity hop over to Mordona real quick. Unless, do I want to give him gloves? I don't think so. See, this is so much better on my main because I have old event items that work really, really well for a lot of characters. Like, I used the Cassia, whatever it is, the vest from a couple Valentine's days ago on Akira, and I just dyed it gold, and it looks so good on him. Alright, let me buy those. And back to Idleshire. And then I guess we'll unlock Machinist so I can actually have fun in PvP. Not that Bard isn't enjoyable, but I enjoy Machinist way more. I don't think it'd be a good idea for me to ever stream Crystalline Conflict because I get tilted, but I think I'm pretty okay at it. Alright, cast Glamour. Let me fix your gloves. Let me put that on you. Do I even like that? I mean, it's okay. Maybe I will put, like, actual white gloves on him at some point. But this works for now. Yeah, That's good enough. It makes him look fancy. I do wish I could make the vest stay black and just have the shirt be gold, or have the shirt be white and the vest gold, but I won't. Alright. Everybody in my game is pretty, at least until we unlock the Shadowbringers custom delivery NPCs. Let's head over to Foundation and unlock Machinists. Which I guess means now it can't be a reward for, like, if I ever go back below 20 subs and need to incentivize you guys again, but... wait, what am I doing? Ethernet. Let's just take that up there. Oh wait, do I have gear? Well, I guess it gives me gear. I guess it's also not going to matter if I'm leveling it up through, like, PvP entirely, because I'm not going to put a whole lot of effort into it. Stephanivian? What's up? My prospectometer seems rather fond of you. Let's see, shall we? Odd garb, striking presence. Would I be right in assuming that you are the outsider who helped save Ishgard? Oh, does it actually acknowledge that? I am. I thought as much. My prospectometer seldom lies. And let me just say, you have made the right choice in visiting our humble workshop. Welcome to the Sky Steel Manufactory, where the miracles are born from ether, metal, and imagination. From cannons to ballistas, we develop and manufacture a range of weapons designed for slaying dragon invaders. But we are also accepting students who wish to take up a firearm and learn the techniques of the machinist. What say you? Are you interested in joining us and exploring the machinist discipline? I am. You are? Well, of course you are. Otherwise, my prospectometer would not have registered your obvious interest. In my excitement, I've neglected to introduce myself. The name's Stephanivian. Stephanivian de Helena. And you are? By the way, if that name sounds familiar to you guys and you can't place it, he's Francel's older brother. And also the chick from Camp Cloud Top. Shizune, is it? Well, Shizune, allow me to welcome you once more to the Sky Steel Manufactory. As I mentioned before, it is our charge to develop and manufacture weapons designed for slaying dragon invaders. But pray forget about those tired old inventions. The future lies in machinistry, a technology that weds the genius of Master Garland's Magitech with traditional aetherology. Every single one of my latest creations employs the principles of this unique discipline. And in the steady hands of trained machinists, my new inventions are going to alter the very face of warfare. Though I would dearly love to expand upon my revolutionary theories, we should begin by familiarizing you with the tools of the trade, so to speak. Have you time now for a brief lesson? I guess. If I want to get my weapon and my soulstone so that I can do PvP, then yeah. Splendid. Now, the first thing you must learn is the proper technique for handling a fire. Where in the hells is our master of marksmanship? I swear, the man is never about when I need him most. How dreadfully embarrassing. Here I've mercilessly piqued your interest, and now I must ask you to call again at a later convenience. Mayhap the next time you visit, our instructor will deign to put in an appearance. Then we can outfit you with the equipment necessary to learn basic marksmanship, and I might explain to you the particulars of the machinist's profession. I'm afraid he's gone for good this time, my lordship. Left a letter of resignation on your workbench and all.
Confound the man. We cannot afford to lose such a pivotal employee at this crucial juncture in our growth. Joy, prepare mine accoutrements. I shall drag that scoundrel back by the lapels if need be. But my lordship, we ain't even sure of where to start looking. You make a salient point, my dear. My prospectometer points to the lands of Lenosha. Ah, yes, I should have realized that he would return to his homeland. Lenosha, me lordship? Are you sure you want to go there? I hear it's a nasty place, where folk will clout you across the face as soon as look at you. Aye, well, I must admit to a little familiarity with its environs. Hark, Joy! The prospectometer chirps again. I mean, I'm pretty familiar with Lenosha. Of course, our aspiring machinist. We shall have the worldly Shizune here act as our guide. For an explorer who has braved the harshest corners of Eorzea, the wilds of Lenosha must be akin to a garden path. Is that not so? Aye, it's but a garden path. You see, Joy? My prospectometer never steers me awry. You will consent to guide us then, Shizune? Of course. Then 'tis settled. Joy here, in addition to her loyal service to House Helionart, is the finest shot in the manufactory. As a novice machinist, I suggest you mark her technique well during our little jaunt to Lenosha. Speaking of which, I must needs decide upon a somewhat less vague description or destination. Ah, I seem to recall our absent instructor mentioning companions from a camp overlook. Let that be our first port of call. What's up, Joy? House Helionart gave me work as a maid, but his lordship insisted I try me hand at being a machinist. We must have our master of marksmanship back. Alright. Then let's head over to Camp Overlook, which heavily implies pirate. Does he come back? I don't remember. Oh, is he the Rogadin dude? Oh, that's not who I meant to click. So this is Camp Overlook. Indeed, its inhabitants do seem the type to clout a man in the face in a place of a how do you do. Shall we make some inquiries over our prematurely retired instructor? Let us rendezvous at this spot once we've gathered what intelligence we may. Grinning private. A bloke later Ishgard. Aye, there was a stranger come about, asking after one of our lads. Told him the sorry sod he was looking for was in the cabin by the lift, resting up from an axe wound. You mean that big Rugadin bastard? You'll find him pacing the boards in front of the infirmary. Some of the lads seem to know the bloke, but no bugger seems eager to say ow. Aye, I've seen him, all right. Got himself a cold reception, too. He can't come apologizing for a deed a decade old and just expect to be forgiven. Oh, what did he do? Ugh, what a stench! I think I'm going to be sick. What? Oh, is it the sulfur? Is she not used to... Yeah, I guess that makes sense. How fared your interrogations? It would seem our man came here to visit an old acquaintance. Something about him being at the infirmary? In the vicinity of the winch, you say? Let us investigate this infirmary, then. Also, I really wish the dress... Joy. Excuse me. Hang on. Oh, there we go.
I really wish the dress that Joy and some of the other female NPCs wear was available for players, because I really like the corset on it. It's really nice. Ah, yes. Were the conditions of your employment not satisfactory? Return with us to the manufacturing. We can discuss more favorable terms. I understand that Ishgardians... whoops, wrong. I understand that Ishgardians presently accord machinists rather less than they deserve. But I promise you, with our worth shall shine through in due time. People will clamor to learn our profession. You cannot abandon us now, Rostenthal. That is a lot of consonants all next to each other. Rostenthal? Think of the future. Leave me be. One more step and I'll blow your yapping jaw off. Joy, if you please. Why are you having me learn from the Rugadin instead of from her? You shite-eating bastard! Next time I'll aim for the shaft twixt your thighs. I forgot how much I love Joy. Are you not proud? 'Twas you who taught Joy everything she knows about shooting, and spitting colorful profanity besides. Aye, the lass has learned me lessons well. Well enough to be your new master of marksmanship, I'd wager. Do you think so? Oh, but no, Joy is far too busy with her duties at the manor house. And besides, we have this budding machinist who is simply dying to learn from the great Rosenthal. Actually, I'd never heard of him before today, but, you know. Oh, you want me to play along? All right. Yeah, sure, I'm dying to learn from you. It would be an honor. Buffalo shite. Any scrag who's known me would rather I did the dying. Oh, just look at you! The epitome of a roguish swashbuckler. Why ever did you cease brandishing your weapon in that fashion? There's only pirate scum old a firearm like this, and I ain't gonna teach the machinist way to no hopeless sausage-fingered venturer, but you dragged in off the street. Excuse me? Do you know who I am? Then you are saying that if our sausage-fingered adventurer shows a glimmer of hope, you will consent to instruct her? I'm the warrior of light, you motherfucker! I'm sorry. I should be speaking your language. You whore son! Did you hear that, Shizune? This is your chance to display your aptitude for marksmanship. Here, I took the liberty of packing some extra tools of the trade. Convince our reluctant instructor that you are serious in your intentions. Okay. Not from around these parts, are you? I mean, I kinda am. I just don't care what your history is. Fine, Stephanivian. I'll give your whelp one bloody chance. One lesson to see what she's made of. The fate of the Sky Steel Manufactory, nay, the very future of machinistry, is in your sausage-fingered hands. Take up your weapon and aim for the stars. Take back that bit about me having sausage-fingered hands, sir. I am a bard. My fingers are delicate. And instrument playing No sausage fingers are pulling this bow. Alright. Let me go ahead and equip that. Oh boy. Equip all of that. At least the gear I have is right. It's already spirit bond to me, so it's not like I'm missing out on anything here. Alright. Important thing to do real quick. We're gonna add that as a new set instead of accidentally saving over the bard one. Do I even have a glamour that will work with any of this? I mean, I guess there's that. Yeah. There. Yeah. Alright. What's up, Rosenthal? Oh, let me talk to you two real quick. Because I want to. His lordship has such high hopes for the manufactory's future. I'd hate to see him disappointed. You must persuade Rosenthal to return to us. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Alright. For a first-timer, you look good and comfortable with that carbine. Pity that comfort will only last right up until you shoot the blind thing. Alright, here's a few pointers before you start so as you don't put a round through your damn foot. Aim the barrel at your target. Squeeze the trigger. Not too bloody hard, mind. And boom goes the firearm. It's your shots what'll decide the kind of damage. You can do with you can do with any particular weapon. Or the kind of shot you can do with any particular weapon. Next, let's talk about the contraption at your waist. No, I don't rightly understand it, but the boss tells me it draws on ether in your body and turns it into the spark, but it'll feed some new devices he's working on. Oh, and pray do not forget to carry your soul of the machinist. I based the design on the more traditional soul crystals, and it will act as a focal point for the energy conversions performed by the Ethereum transformer. That would be the contraption Rosenthal mentioned. Oh, this is Estinian, or Stephanivian speaking. Whoops. You've learned all the machinist actions and traits to level 30, blah blah blah. I think I'm good on having things assigned, so let's... fly over here. Playtime. Ha! Willing to take me a test then, eh? The rules are simple. Make your way towards the Hermit's Oval and shoot what you're told to shoot. Oh, so I'm not even fighting him? I shall await you at the end of your trial, Shizune. I have every confidence that you shall impress your instructor with your enthusiasm and potential. Right, we're gonna have us a good old-fashioned hunt. Joy will be given your instructions while I eyeball your marksmanship. Okay, so what are we doing? Golems will be your first target. Focus on getting a feel for range and rhythm. Try to avoid them curls. They don't want to wait oh, something. So what, I want to go down here? This is where the golems are. But... yeah? Wait, what? Terry Wizaval, thank you so much for the raid. Hi, everybody. Are these the then why tell me to be careful of the corals? And I'm supposed to be heading to the Hermit's Hovel? What is up? I don't understand what... Oh, was I supposed to go through this way? I get it. And I just saw the instructions for the quest. Whoops. Anyway, how was your stream? You were playing V Rising last? Also, there we go. Just wanted to make sure we're getting pretty close to the end of the stream, so I want to make sure nobody else can raid me because it'd suck for them to raid me right as I'm ending. But anyway, we decided, because we're completely done with Stormblood. Oh shit, there was that side quest I needed to do! Oh, fuck, I forgot! Okay, we're gonna finish unlocking Machinist. Then there's a side quest I need to do. That is... defeat training incendiaries. Where are the training incendiaries? This way? So there's a side quest I completely forgot to do, so we're gonna do that after we finish with unlocking Machinist. I main Machinist in PvP, so I've decided to finally unlock it on this character just so that I could be in a job that I'm actually comfortable with. Because it doesn't make any sense to just wait and hope that the community votes on it as a, like, subscription goal or something. Where are these incendiaries I was talking about? Does it tell me? Anywhere? Oh, bombs? But there aren't bombs here. Do I have to go over to... But anyway, on my main, Machinist is my, like, PvP main. So I decided to level it because Zev wants to duel me, and it's not fair for me to, like, be playing against them on their main PvP job while I don't even have my main PvP job unlocked on this character. So here we are. Oh, there are the bombs. All right, come here. That's one. Also, I've been leveling up Black Mage on my main. High level Black Mage is actually really fun. I didn't realize how much more fun it was this expansion. Like, I'd heard that it was really good this expansion, but it gets some really fun toys at higher levels. That honestly makes playing it at lower levels feel even more miserable. There we go. There we go. Not bad, lass. Not bad at all. Let's see against some proper nasties, though, eh? Ain't you done enough for a beginner? Not by a long shot. I want to see skins from a pair of tigers. You want her to fail, or you want her to fail. I ain't letting you cheat his lordship. If you're gonna bend the rules, then so will I. Do what you gotta do, lass. I'll be waiting for those skins at the oval. First things first. Let's get rid of this. Now, where are these tigers? No, go away, sprites. Joey, where are you going? Oh, I see. Alright, these don't look so scary. Oh. Ah, they're not so bad. They even have the word docile in their name. How bad can they be? Oh, those are the tigers that we need to kill. Alright. What level do I get? Oh, I have to wait until 40 to get my turret? That's... At least I get it by 50. I honestly think every job should have, like, their signature thing that fulfills their, like, job fantasy by 50. Or at least, like, whatever the initial thing for it is. Like, I'm not asking for the full Automata Queen, but machinists should be able to summon a turret by 50. Dancers should be able to use Dance Partner by 50. IMO. Bards should have all three of their songs by 50. I mean, at least with Reaper and some other jobs, it makes sense that you wouldn't have your job-defining thing by 50 because the quest is so much earlier on, or so much later, but... And on to the Hermit's Hovel. Let's go. Leave me alone, you stupid monkey. Here are your skins. Bring him, or them skims said, or then? Yeah, I did. Even with young Joy's help, you did well, lassie. Huzzah! You will return to the manufactory with us, then? I said you did well, not that she was stunned, or we was stunned. You still got one last target to take down. Me. Alright, bring it. Shizune's got talent, but even she can't win against Rostasol. The man truly is being bothersome. Shizune, would you be so kind as to give the instructor a good drubbing? Gladly. That's what I meant to hit. I win! Go ahead and hide this until I actually chatter some YouTube. Go. Well, there you are, instructor. Shizune has proven her potential beyond the shadow of a doubt. You are a man of your word, are you not? Aye, I'll come back to your bloody workshop. But do you know why I left in the first place? Once more breathe the salty air of your beloved homeland? Ha! I ain't got no love for Lenosha. In fact, I'd be happy if I never saw the place again. Then why would you inconvenience us by fleeing to a locale you so clearly despise? For a sack of gelt the size of me bloody head. I don't know who he was working for, but some bloke came around offering me good money to ship anchor. So I did. Someone paid you to abandon the manufactory? Who would do such a thing? I know the answer to that! Like I said, I ain't never seen the sod before. But if you show me face at that workshop, his boss is gonna want the gelt back, I reckon. Pity I already spent it on grog. Oh, no, no, no. You'll not wiggle through my grasp that easily. I shall pay this debt, and in return you will instruct every would-be machinist who walks through the door. You'd better. Well, you've got one bugger worth teaching, at least. I guess it's back into the frigid arms of Lady Ishgard for me. Was that wise, me lordship? The Hellion art coffers ain't exactly fit to burst in. Oh, yes, you're right. You're quite right. We are rather short on coin, but I'm certain a thorough inspection of the ledgers will turn up a spare gill or two. You can't put a price on good people, eh, me lordship? That you cannot, my dear. Rosnathal may be a touch standoffish at times, but none can dispute his eye for marksmanship. Such talk aside, I sense the business he had in these parts was not concluded to his satisfaction. Would that the man would confide in me his troubles. I suppose I shall have to content myself with the thought of his return. Content myself with the thought of his return. But you, Shizune, you've exceeded my every expectation. Pray join me back at the manufactory, that I might thank you in a manner that befits your accomplishments. Okay. And Ishgard. There we go. That's not Ishgard. Much better. The savior of the Sky Steel Manufactory. I'd hoped to furnish you with a suitable reward, but a glance at the ledgers counsels me to weary some prudence. Thus, instead of presenting you with a firearm of the finest materials and latest design, I must humbly ask that you make do with the dated model I gave you at Camp Overlook. And I must also pass on a message to you from Rosnathal. He asks that you take the skills he has taught you thus far and master them in the furnace of battle. Well, something to that effect. I assume he means to offer you further instruction once you display a sufficient level of competence. And such a day can hardly be distant for one of your talents, eh, Shizune? Yeah! Next quest at 35. We'll worry about that sometime in the future. Alright. Zev. We're gonna duel. And then I'm gonna do that side quest. And then Sunday, we start Shadowbringers. Do I even have dueling unlocked? Nope. The nervous trembling of his legs suggests this RA brawler may not be as tough as he appears.
Please, I beg of you, stay those ferocious-looking fists. I'm not ready for full contact sparring. Why, I've only just begun to practice my one-elm punch.
Are you okay? I'm not gonna hurt you.
So, you haven't come to duel me then? My apologies. You have the look of a woman who enjoys the thrill of a fight. Oh, you're in a raid? Oh no! We can't duel afterwards. I guess Amric is mine by default. And I thought perhaps you'd come to challenge me. And for good reason, I might add. You see, the Maelstrom recently opened up a new sparring ground of sorts, right here in this pier. Now adventurers can toe-to-toe without climbing down into the pit. We can duel at the start of the next stream for the memes? Okay. I was all but certain you were just like everyone else, eager to earn a notch in your belt. I haven't the skill nor the courage to put up a fight, but you've the look of a woman who's weathered her fair share of battles. Perhaps you'd like to test your mettle in the ring? Not with me, of course. The officer who oversees the arena is just over there. Doubtless, she'd be happy to tell you all about it. Just look at that frightful stare. Always on the lookout for fresh blood, so they say.
Well, I should at least finish unlocking it then. And then we can do that side quest I missed before I forget about it again. So I don't need this explained to me. I have machinist at level 100 on my main, it's fine.
What's this? Another wolf pup itching to get in the ring, are you? Well, if it's your blood you're after, you need and need it quick. Might be you can slake your thirst here. Before you go rushing off to get yourself bludgeoned though. There's rules to be learned. Don't you worry, nonetheless. I'll teach you all you need to know.
As she proceeds, I mean, I guess if I talk to her, she'll probably tell me things. But I don't actually need to know this stuff. So, we are going to switch back. Oh, well, I'll go to Mordona first. Nope, that's not Mordona. That's also not Mordona. That's Mordona. Side quest time! Really wish I had noticed this / remembered it before, but oh well.
Blozong has been waiting for you to return to Revenant's Toll.
Well, here I am.
A moment of your time, Shizune. A merchant who brought me a goodly shipment of salt, Adkiragh, left a message on the off chance you were passing through the toll. The salt he trades in is Girabanian, you see. Quality stuff from the locks, worth every gil, let me tell you. I'm told that the little operation they've got going there is doing quite well indeed, and that you played a major part in making it possible. It goes without saying that the returned refugees have benefited greatly from the arrangement. Not just them, though. It seems that there are newfound opportunities to be found for those still in Ul'dah, too. By the onion, I'm rambling. I forgot why I called you over. The message from Akot. Apologies. He just asked that you come and see him in Stone's Throw, should you have the time to spare.
Stone's Throw, okay. Fastest way is to go to Ul'dah. Anyway, I'm a little over leveled on Bard for Shadowbringers MSQ, but we're also a little over leveled on a lot of things. So we will probably at least start things off on Dark Knight, and then once we have Dark Knight and Bard kind of evened out, we will probably just, well, we'll see. I'll at least do side quests on Dark Knight, probably. Because I do kind of want to do MSQ on Bard. It'll be fine. If I get over leveled, what am I doing? If I get over leveled, I can just, Central Thanalan, we want Central. Oh, we want specifically, which one is that? Steps of Neld, okay. Ethernet steps nulled. Yes. I guess if Bard gets over leveled, it's fine because I plan on doing Endwalker on Viper. So, it's just gonna make things a little easy in the overworld. Well, LB, you came! Shizune Dazkar, the savior of the Saltery. That's me. It is a tremendous honor, miss, and that is no exaggeration. I don't know if you realize, but you were instrumental in bringing stability and prosperity to so many lives. It may be a joint enterprise carried out under the auspices of the Sultana and Lord Lolorito, but we all know who got them in the same room. And besides, even if I wanted to thank them directly, there's not a snowball's chance in the seventh hell I'd ever be able to. But I'm not the only one grateful for your intervention. You see, all the salt exported from the locks is brought here first and afterwards shipped to every corner of Eorzea. It's a massive new industry that requires a considerable amount of labor. Take a look around and you'll see how much the lives of the refugees here have changed as a result. Steady work means steady pay for folks who had few options before. They in turn can spend their newfound wealth on goods and services provided by their fellow refugees. Everyone profits when Gil moves through the local community like this. No one needs to hoard resources because they know that more's on the way. You can see a real difference here in Stone's Throw and outside the walls. And in Pearl Lane, too. Don't believe me? Go and see for yourself. Will do. Guess we'll just walk over this way. And Pearl Lane is over here. Aha. Alright, we'll start down this way. Chipper Popper? Only Thal can say what tomorrow holds, but today I've got coin in my pocket and a song in my lips, and a bleeding heavy crate in my arms. Bugger me. It's not so simple as walking the streets and keeping the peace. If the Amalja or gods know who else decide to attack, we'll have to face them on the battlefield. You understand that, yes? I'll admit, there was a time when I'd have sooner spat in a guardsman's eye than take Lolorito's skill. The times are changing, and we've got to change with them. I'm interested, aye, but the prior indiscretions are prior indiscretions a disqualification? Hang on, does he have more dialogue if I talk to him? Let me click on you. Where in the hells was I supposed to take this damn delivery again? Was it the jeweler? Best settle on a place to set up shop first, don't you think? The finest wares at the lowest prices won't sell well if we aren't where the auction is. You're free? Uh-oh, ad's incoming too, and we've used up all of our snoozes. Can you wait until after the ad? Or are you gonna be back in the raid by then? I finally saved up enough to open my own stall, though I want to make sure I have a solid plan before I do. My friend here has been keen enough to offer me some guidance. Just you wait. I'll have shops all throughout Eorzea one day. You'll delay the party finder? Alright. I think we can finish this quest before the ads start. Maybe. Because the alert on OBS tends to lie to me a little. Been a long time, soldier. I remember when you came here once upon a time, back when Adkiragh was trying to play us all for fools. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Just the other day, an East Eldenard man came around and offered me a job. Not as a stock porter, though. As a guard for a bloody bank. The self-same bank to hold into Legia's fortune that Lorito so generously gifted to the House of Ul following the bastard's death. A gesture of reconciliation to smooth over the tensions between the royalists and the monetarists. As if the two were ever truly at odds, the Sultanate is content to let Lorito manage the estate so long as they get their cut. Ugh. It's smoke and mirrors, don't you see? Perfumed gentry carving up the corpse of a fool who couldn't play the great game. Oh, while the... Ooh, ad. I'll continue after the ad. But yeah, we will... After the ad, I'll finish this quest, and then we'll duel for Emmeric's hand in marriage, obviously. And then we'll wrap up for the night. And Sunday World Domination starts. Well, first Friday, because we have Friday night rights. I need to get some writing done before Friday, because I can't just be writing once a week. I am not going to finish my novel that way. We're halfway through October. November is looming over me. I want to have this book done by the end of December. I also have coffee stuff I need to write. But yeah, sorry for holding up here. Like, Zev, honestly, like, if you need to, if your party finder isn't okay with waiting, we can always do the duel at the beginning of Sunday's stream. It's fine. I don't want to hold you guys up if they're impatient. Oh, you're empty? Okay. No, I don't feel so bad. I was worried that you had, like, a full party and you're just like, hey guys, hang on. My future famous streamer friend wants to duel me on stream, but is in ads right now. Okay. But you're refilling? That's fine. Now I don't feel so bad. Yeah. I'm excited for Shadowbringers, though. I do want to put together a bingo card. A lot of it is gonna be, like, Shizu cries over Ardbert, Shizu simps over Emmett Selk, Shizu simps over the Exarch. Shizu says baby is just gonna be the free space, probably. Shizu cries could probably also be the free space. But we'll see. It's gonna depend on if we can come up with enough things for a bingo card in the first place. I will cry over Ardbert though. Like, every time he comes up, I cry. I'm just gonna be crying throughout all of Shadowbringers, honestly. And we're back from the ads. Hi everybody. Also, reminder to anybody watching. If you want an escape from the ads, be sure to subscribe to the channel for ad-free experience, emotes, especially since sometime, hopefully soon-ish, I'll have the concept art to then commission custom emotes for the channel. They'll be very cute, and I'm excited for them. But yeah, also be sure to join the Discord for behind-the-scenes stuff, but we'll talk more about that when I'm wrapping up. This be Ragna here to witness? Hello. All right. Oh, for the duel. Okay. Let me finish this quest, and then we'll have duel. Bah! It's smoke and mirrors. Don't you see? Perfumed gentry carving up the corpse of a fool who couldn't play the great game. All the while, the rest of us trudge on, fighting over scraps from the master's table. And the moneylenders, the banks, they're a part of the same rotten system. Chewing up the poor and hapless with convoluted contracts full of traps. Every man on this street can tell you a story about a friend saddled with debt, forced to work day and night until they fell ill and died. The city eats people, soldier. Chews them up and spits them right out, and go back to Alamigo. So I told that bank man to piss off, bloody fool. What in the seven hells was he thinking, coming down here and offering me a job, as if I didn't know a poisoned chalice when I see one? Would that everyone were so perceptive. Eh? We met before? Something about you seems familiar. Well, somebody looks different without his mask. That'd be Lord Lolorito of the Syndicate. Huh? Well, aren't we a long way from home? I'll not deny that we have cause to distrust our offer of employment. Under Telegia Adelegi's management, the bank was less than charitable in its treatment of its staff. Contrary to his public support of the refugee cause, he aggressively pursued cost-cutting measures, which led to unconscionably long shifts and drastically reduced wages. Consequently, quality of service was much reduced, as was the reputation of his businesses. He was a short-sighted imbecile, but I am not. Neither the Sultana nor I would see his policies perpetuated, and intend to offer rather more equitable terms. Increased compensation, periods of rest, and so forth. You'll forgive me if I don't blindly trust a man they say spews guilt from his backside 3 times a day. And even if your every word is true, I'm not about to believe you're offering all that out of the kindness of your heart. No, probably because the Sultana is blackmailing him. No, certainly not. Nor would I expect a man such as you, one who thinks 5 steps ahead out of necessity, to think otherwise. Simply put, I need you and your people to trust me. This is far bigger than the Bank or the Saltry or any single endeavor. Nay, it is about every single venture associated with the Mirage Trust, which your people rightfully regard it with caution. If they are to grow and prosper, it will only be with the support of our Alamigan residents. You are a leader in your community, Lambert. A man who commands respect and loyalty when he speaks. If you vouch for us, then others will listen. I trust that answers your question as to why I would descend from my golden chamber pot to come and see you in person. More or less, aye. You want me to take your gill, so others will too. That was then and this is now, So saith the chairman himself. But it ain't that simple, is it? You can't promise folks the stars and expect them to take you at your word. I want it in writing. For me and mine both. Contracts. Legal and binding. And we want a seat at the table. Representation for our collective interests. Alamegans united in common cause. Bargaining as one. Interesting. In principle, I have no objection. You shall be joining us at the bank, then. I reckon he thinks he's got his hooks in me. Well, we'll see about that. You know, I know someone who would have been able to help, but he's a little unconscious right now. Even if he gives us everything we demand, I know he'll try to undermine and divide us. Wouldn't be surprised if he succeeded, too. But at least we'll have a fighting chance. Aye, we'll play his game for now. Work our way into positions of power and necessity, so when the time comes to remind him who needs who, we'll be ready to extract some real concessions. Just you wait. I look forward to it. Also, goddamn, I just noticed how good his character model looks. That the graphics update did such good things for like NPCs and the world and everything. Like, look at this man. Anyway. Okay, Zev. Hang on. It would help if I flopped that there. Let me head over to the wolf's den. Okay, and now we officially, I think, have all of the side quests done for Stormblood. And have nothing left to do until we start Shadowbringers. Oh, let me... There. Oh, let me also switch to the right job. Hang on. There. Wait, you're fooding? That's not fair. Thank you. Will this even do all that much for me at this level? Okay, let's go. Get over here. Ha! I believe I win. You got knocked out of the arena. I win. Hee. Emmeric's mine. I told you I'm better at Machinist than I am at Bard. Do you want to go again just for the funsies? Okay. And this is why Machinist is my PvP main. And why it wouldn't have been fair for me to play against Zev on Bard. Because they are very good at Bard. But I'm better at Machinist. You just wanted to fight where you didn't knock you out of the ring? Yeah, but the thing is, Machinist is all about pumping out that sweet, sweet damage. Honestly, I didn't realize I'd knocked you out. I thought you had run out because you were getting so low on HP or something, or like had accidentally run out.
getting knocked out was an auto forfeit. True. I mean, I could claim that I did it on purpose and knocked you out as part of the strategy, kind of like when you knock people off cliffs in front lines, but it was an accident. It wasn't intentional. I forgot that Scattergun has a knockback. I was just using it as a PvP game, or DPS game. Anyway. Yeah, because it's this skill only has a like 12 yalm range. I was just trying to get you into melee range so I could hit you with my close range attack. Trust me, I forgot it was a knockback. I was not intentionally knocking you back. I was just trying to use my melee range stuff. Anyway, thank you for the duel. Thank you everybody so much for joining me tonight. We officially have everything Stormblood related done. I have Machinist unlocked, so I'm gonna have a lot more fun in PvP. And yeah, join me on Sunday when we'll be starting, oh yes. Oh, we can't trade here. Hang on. I didn't realize you didn't mean to give me all that food. Here you go. You could have just given me one in the first place, you know? But anyway, so okay, let me rephrase things. Join me on, Friday for Friday Night Writes. Did you guys know I'm a writer? That's not just my VTuber lore. I am actually a writer in real life. So on Fridays, I like to do writing streams. If you're a writer, you can also bring your writing. If you're an artist, bring your art, bring your knitting, bring your needlepoint or needle felting, whatever crafting thing you like to do, or, you know, whatever chill thing you want to do while listening to a writer yap and listen to lo-fi music. I do play, well, play is a weird word for it, but I do run Spirit City Lo-Fi sessions in the background when I am doing my writing streams. I yap about my writing while I work on my writing. We yap about writing and other things during the breaks. There will be a Pomodoro timer involved. And then Sunday we start Shadowbringers. And it's gonna be fun. I am really fucking excited about starting Shadowbringers. It is my favorite expansion of the entire game. It is the standard I hold every future expansion to. I honestly think it's the best expansion this game has ever had. And why I think other expansions do or don't work does have to do with the things that I think that Shadowbringers did right, that I don't think Endwalker or Dawntrail quite got. Although Dawntrail I don't think did anything wrong exactly. I think some of the pushback is just it's the beginning of a story arc, and so I'm not going to talk about Dawntrail too much until I actually get to Dawntrail on this character, because I don't know who's watching who may not have gotten that far in the game yet. But yeah, we'll be starting Shadowbringers on Sunday. So yeah, thank you everybody for joining me tonight. My name is Shizune. I stream Final Fantasy XIV Sundays starting at 4:30 Central Time, Tuesdays and Wednesdays starting at 4:30 or 7:30 Central Time, and I do writing streams on Fridays starting at 8 o'clock Central Time. If you haven't already, please hit that follow button. Subscribe for the ad-free experience and emotes. We've got new emotes in the works. Be sure to join the Discord for community and behind-the-scenes stuff. I usually talk about stuff on Discord before I ever officially announce it. For example, there's art, like official art of my actual OC in the Discord right now, if you want to check that out. I'm gonna be a magical girl. And yeah, also be sure to follow me on Tumblr and Instagram. At some point, I'm gonna join other social media. I'm just very bad at short form social media, so I never know what to post. Also, if you're on Twitch, be sure to follow my YouTube. I do post some stuff on there. I also stream on both YouTube and Twitch. And if you're on YouTube, make sure to subscribe and also follow me on Twitch. Because yeah, then you can get the best of both worlds from little old me. If you ever see a gray box on my stream, that's where my YouTube chat would go if I had one. But yeah, until I see you guys again. Oh, let's raid somebody. I have somebody in mind if she's still streaming, but I don't know if she is. She is. All right. Yuzimi is doing a subathon. She just started Shadowbringers herself. So yeah, I was gonna raid Yuzi. I just wanted to make sure she was still streaming. So yeah, let's go raid Yuzi. Tell her I said hello. She is a fellow VTuber, fellow Final Fantasy XIV streamer. And yeah, so you guys know the deal. Other people raid the pantry. Around here, the pantry raids other people. So, pantry raid, let's go. And I will see you all on Sunday. Have a good night, everybody, and take care. Whoop, that's not where I wanted to.